What's going on, YouTube? Happy Wednesday. We are 2 days away from the U.S.
Bobby, I definitely thought you were showing us something different there for a second. I'm like, we can't show that on this program, buddy.
What did you think it was?
Never mind.
It's my belt. It's my fucking championship belt because none of you guys can beat me at pick'ems.
That's true. Back to back.
You have your belt on. Your pants are going to fall down.
Oh, jeez. All
Now,
right.
this is a stylish belt. As McAfee would say, that you get this for kicking ass.
Yep. We.
Speaking of McAfee, hold on. Did either of you guys see the him versus Kershaw thing that happened?
Yeah, it was hysterical.
No.
He threw like 3 pitches, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm never getting that thing over that damn plate. I'm good." We're.
He replied to it like everything hurts.
Yeah. It's not easy throwing that little 5-ounce ball over.
I'm becoming the new Billy of the podcast, by the way.
Why?
You get hit in the head with a fly ball.
You're lying.
No, I catch the ball when it comes my way.
I don't. I let it go and then blame whoever threw it.
Well, how are you becoming the new me? Wait, hold on.
I got recruited to play in a men's league.
There you go. Good for you, bud. Are you gonna do it?
He's just worried that when he throws a pitch, his arm might be attached to the ball when the catcher gets it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to return his arm. The catcher's gonna have to pick up his arm and just, here you go, bud.
Be like SpongeBob.
Throw it back on and just launch it again. There goes the arm.
That
I'll
or
tell
I'm
you
afraid
too,
I'm gonna
when
come
Matt's
home and
beat
not be able to move because my back's just gonna be stiff as a board.
Yeah. How long has it been since you've played in a game, Jason?
2022?
Junior year of college. I threw in a
He
JV
played
game.
senior year. Yeah,
I threw in a-
2022.
Yeah, I threw in a JV game.
That was 4 years ago.
You threw in some inner squads, too,
Damn.
didn't you?
Not really.
It's like I haven't. This would be my second year. I'm not playing in men's league just because I don't have
I
time.
haven't played a competitive baseball game since 2022.
Yeah. I haven't played in a couple
I
years.
fully embraced hang him up.
He asked me and said he'd waive the fee, so I was like, all right, well,
All right,
I
you're
don't
getting
want to play beer league softball.
beer league softball is a lot of fun. I got to play in a couple of those games, and then I went,
You can play
did
right
Sophia respond to
with
my question yet,
beer in your
Billy?
hand.
huh?
Did Sophia respond to my question yet?
No, I think she's head in
What was your
hand right
question?
now, like this guy.
She said that she didn't think I would do it, and I asked her if she really wanted to test that.
And I don't think she's gonna
What?
reply to that because she knows better. But anyway, let's continue.
Showing up
'cause
in my
Time
speedo.
out. I'm behind. Oh,
It's on the Twitch
It's an
chat,
American
which
flag.
YouTube can't see right now.
it's an American flag speedo. Wear it.
Oh, for sure.
Bobby, we should both show up wearing a speedo.
For where?
Billy's place.
Oh, okay.
We're just both gonna show up in speedos.
I'm gonna get wrestling trunks instead. They look cooler.
I'll play Batista's theme song for you. Get the pyro and everything for you, Bobby. We'll full send that deal.
Oh, exactly. I told Jason I want fireworks at my entrance at his wedding.
Oh, have to.
I don't think I can swing fireworks at an animal sanctuary farm.
Yeah,
I'll
it'd be
make
tough.
sure. Okay, I'll buy them from a gas station. They'll be perfectly fine.
Bobby, you're gonna have too much fun playing with the donkeys and the horses.
Can I ride a horse?
Ooh,
I'm sure. I mean, if we go back a different day, they might let you ride a
Oh.
horse.
damn.
Actually, I'd rather just make friends with a donkey because they're cooler.
There's goats there too,
I don't like goats.
and Slugger will be there for a little bit.
I don't like goats. They're mean.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sophia wants to see a slugger right now, but
I got headbutted in the shin by a goat, and I haven't liked them since.
I'm still waiting to hear back, Billy. If we find out
she
that enough
she
people
said
are
in
coming-
chat that yes, I do because I am always right. Ask Will.
Who's Will?
Me.
She's only right because Billy still has a concussion from that ball hitting him in the face.
All right, look. Keep bringing that up.
I have the American flag pants that the dude wears in Napoleon Dynamite. Maybe I'll wear those for something.
Oof.
Can I put a GIF in the chat? Because I'm going to show her how I'm going to show up.
Nobody wants a round.
Maybe, I don't know.
When I got these bad boys on.
Anyway, we came on here to talk baseball, and we are 6 minutes in this thing not talking baseball. Anyway, hi, YouTube.
I mentioned America. That's baseball.
Yeah. The WBC, the U.S. is 2 days away from throwing its first pitch against Brazil. The WBC itself has already started with pool play, but
I didn't think it started till Friday.
First pitch has already started.
Oh, well, that's
Damn it! I can't post
nobody's
it.
playing nobody.
Yeah, but we start on Friday.
That's it, because we're the only team that matters.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm saying. Obviously
I'm gonna quote directly from Pat McAfee.
Mm-hmm.
Do not sue us.
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
Baseball is America's pastime, not Japan's. We need to reclaim this.
Yes, that is the reason why they have stacked this roster with
They've assembled the dream team.
heavy hitters. Now, obviously, there's drama, but with Tarek Skubal. But hey, you know, him pitching in one of the games is
Paul Skeens. It
huge.
doesn't matter.
All right, Jason. We ain't got to go there. Come on now, Jace.
Bobby, I said there's a better chance of me showing up in a Speedo than Billy catching a fly ball with his glove and not his face.
It happened one
You should
time.
catch the ball with your glove. Baseball's pretty fun.
Yeah, I found that out the hard way.
You know, when I catch the ball with my glove and not my face, I kind of like baseball.
Yeah. Luckily, it only happened one time.
That we know of.
All right. The United States pitching staff kind of follows like this, or the roster kind of goes like this. David Bednar probably be our closer, more than likely. No, he'll be our eighth inning guy because we got Mason Miller. Okay, Mason
that's your
Miller.
closer.
Huh,
Settle down.
that is your guy. Okay, because Paul Skeens is gonna go out there.
Bethel Park High School, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah, because Old Skeens is gonna go out there give us 7-8 strong because he's gonna get some offense.
He's not a no-hitter. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and then Mason Miller's gonna go out there and just boom, 101 on the black, no problem, no fucking problem.
Honestly, we should just save Skeens to throw in the championship game. Fuck it.
Yeah, so he's slated to go at least two games, so that should be
It
good.
looked like the thing I saw shows him throwing, I believe, the U.S.'s third game against Mexico.
Okay, fair enough. We got Matthew Boyd, I mean, veteran, good. Garrett Clevenger, solid. Clay Holmes, I don't know how old DeRosa is gonna use him. I don't know how he's gonna use him. If he uses him as a reliever, like he is, we'll be fine. He'll be locked in. We'll be good.
Please look at the Snapchat group chat.
I
Snapchat.
love it. That's a fantastic gift to send. Iconic movie.
That's awesome. Anyway, we got Griffin Jacks, who throws 100 and can locate. Brad Keller, who had a breakout year.
Griffin Jacks can't fucking locate. That's why Minnesota wanted to get rid of him.
Clayton Kershaw, this will be it for him. The legend, a legend of the sport, is calling it quits after.
I don't know how much he's gonna throw.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna pitch at all. If we go up big, I think bring him in.
Put him in.
Yeah, or if we're down, which we won't be.
What kind of roles do we have? Can we use lefty specialists in this? Bring him in for one batter.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the reliever rule is in play here. I'm not entirely sure about that. Nolan McLean, who can hurl it. There's Slugger. There you go. Here you go, Soph. There's your Slugger.
Oh.
Obviously Mason Miller. Joe Ryan, another phenomenal rotation piece. What's up, Slugs? What's up, buddy? It's the show's mascot.
He's a good boy.
Tarek Skubal, probably gonna go one game. You have Gabe Spire, Michael Waka, Logan Webb, huge. Doesn't get talked about enough. And then Garrett Whitlock.
They said They said Logan Webb's probably getting the ball game one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Let's see. Is that Chance Cooper?
It is.
Oh my goodness,
Hey.
brother! He made it. Let's go. What's up, buddy?
Living the dream.
Living the dream. We're going over the WBC roster.
Can you come scratch it?
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
I didn't hear what he said.
My butthole itches. Can you come scratch it?
I already had to scratch someone else's.
Oh, all right.
Did
How's
you
your
smell
trip
it
out of town,
afterward?
Chance?
Chance definitely sniffed his fingers afterwards.
Anyway, jeez. Anyway, the catchers, two of the best catchers in baseball, Cal Raleigh, big dump, going to be behind the plate with Will Smith.
Big dumper. Not big dump. That's what I do at work when I'm on the clock.
Clock makes a dollar, I make a dime, so shit on
Ah.
time.
Infielders, Alex Bregman, Ernie Clement, Paul Goldschmidt. You got Bryce, Gunnar, Bryce Terang, and Bobby Wood Jr. I mean, loaded. Fucking loaded. Outfielders, Roman Anthony, Byron Buxton, who's finally going to be playing for a winning team. P. Crow Armstrong, and then the captain, Aaron Judge. DH, Schwartz, obviously. Who else? I mean, come on. What are we talking about here? Schwarbaum,
A
obviously.
little disappointed that Captain America wasn't invited to play this year.
Yeah. But I think solid roster. Definitely a
I'll
roster
be
that
honest,
can.
Billy, I do have something. If Skubal knew coming into this he was going to throw one game, give the roster spot to somebody else.
That's what a lot of people are saying. And I do get the frustration, right? And especially now, especially after the Olympic hockey riding a high, there's, pride out of this world right now, and we're right into the WBC like 2 weeks later. I get it, I do, but the fact that we get them once is huge for sure.
Save him. Don't throw him in pool play. Save him for the actual tournament time.
Right. Save him for
Smart.
when we get to the quarterfinals and you need a guy to go length. That's your guy for sure. Looked good the other day. He's looking pretty solid. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see where DeRosa decides to throw him. But I like a rotation even without him. Like, you got Joe Ryan in there. He's always solid. Just played for a shitty Minnesota team. Skeens, you know what you're going to get from Skeens. I mean, what are we?
Dog.
Dog. Boyd can go out there and get it done for you when you need him to. Michael Waka, Logan Webb, not bad. Not a bad rotation at all. I think we'll be just fine going in. I would have liked to see Jacob DeGrom. I would have. That would have been nice, but I think he's dealing with some stuff. So, I think it's as good as it's going to get for a while. But it's really cool to see the team that, they put together for this one. So, Brian McCann is a coach, Sean Casey, Matt Holliday, Andy Pettit, David Ross, Michael Young, and Mark DeRosa are your coaches. Like Freddie Gonzalez. George Lombard. My goodness. Just name after name after name after name after name. Locked in. But USA all the way, for sure.
Oh, obviously.
Let's quickly break down the NL Central. I think could be one of the most interesting divisions this year. Is this division here? You don't have a team with a $300 million budget, you're probably going to see, 85 wins this year for a lot of these teams. I think, Jason, guys, we can say that this is Chicago's division to lose. And I think we're pretty confident in saying that this is Chicago's division. I think their floor is 90 wins. I think their ceiling could be 98 wins. You have Justin Steele, you have Shota kind of anchoring the top of the rotation. They did lose Kyle Tucker to the Dodgers, but you have Bregman, who's definitely was figuring it out, towards the end of last year. Jason, what do you think of the Cubs coming into this year? Because they feel like the favorites maybe to go all the way.
I mean, I definitely think that they're one of my favorites coming out of that division. I think they've got some really good pieces there. I think they need to figure out the back end of their bullpen a little bit. But other than that, they should be a really fun team to watch this year.
Mm-hmm. They have Cade Horton, Matthew Boyd, Shota, Jamison Tyon, and then I think they have Justin Steele in there. I wouldn't be surprised if Ben Brown got maybe in that conversation. He's really good. Javier Assad, solid. Yeah, the back end is interesting. You have Luke Little in there. You have Hunter Harvey. You have Phil Maton. I think Palencia will probably get it. He's been their guy, but I think getting to him will be the kind of the puzzle piece that you have to kind of throw together. Carson Kelly, I mean, you're looking for a lot. What he had last year. Michael Busch is a 30-homer guy. You know what you're going to get. Nico Horner.
I think they did a good job bringing pieces in to replace losing Kyle Tucker.
Right, yeah, I think they did a good job at that too.
Which, like we talked last week, Billy, about how the Mets did nothing to replace Pete Alonso.
Yeah, and maybe in Mets fans' minds they did, but to us it's like that's hard. Pete Alonso's a hard replace, I will say. This is no knock on Kyle Tucker, but Pete Alonso.
He's hard to replace too.
Yeah, they're both very difficult to replace.
Kyle Tucker's a 30-homer, 100-plus RBI guy.
Yeah, and that's hard to replace, and you definitely got to go replace by committee, unless you are a bigger market organization.
With Bregman, that's a big
huge.
That's a move in the right direction.
Right, absolutely.
I'm not saying you're going to get you're not going to get 30 home runs out of Bregman, but I can see you getting 20, 25.
Oh yeah.
80 to 90 RBIs.
Right.
I mean, the other big thing when you look at Chicago is we still don't necessarily know the extent of what PCA can bring to that team.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, with him being so young, you've got him. Seiya Suzuki, I think, is due for a big year this year. And, I mean, they still have Dansby Swanson.
Yep.
Like, a lot of people forget about him in that lineup, but
he's like the leader
player in the middle of that lineup.
Yeah, and he's definitely their leader. So, yeah. Yeah, I like their lineup construction. The pitching, their rotation isn't like, I want to say, huge names on that piece of paper, but I think they can keep them in ball games. Palencia is a phenomenal closer, so I think they're good there. It's just kind of putting it all together and putting the pieces in place to find success. But I think their floor is 89 wins, 89, 90 wins. I really do. I think they're a lock for 90 plus in a division win. I think a team that's behind them, or not too far behind them, are we too far away from saying the Reds are ready to compete this year?
They need a little bit more from me bullpen-wise.
Where the hell are the Cincinnati Reds? Why are they not here? There they are. I think the Reds had one of the best off seasons. They signed Eugenio Suarez. Um, I believe they brought in Nathaniel Lowe, who I think with a winner can do some good things.
Yeah, Brandon Lowe. Disregard.
I thought I saw his name. He might have been a non. I saw him hit a homer today, but he might have been a non-roster invite. But I mean, I think they're kind of stacked up. They're young in a lot of places, but they did bring in some vets. You have Spencer Steer there still. Will Benson, what can he bring? JJ Bleday.
I think the key for the Reds is going to be what can Ellie do this year.
That's kind of my big thing.
Kind of the driving force, I
Right.
think, of that offense.
My two big things are the top three in that rotation and Ellie. The top three in the rotation are the three young guys: Hunter Green, Rhett Lauder, and Chase Burns. Right? On paper, that's one of the nastiest top three in baseball that no one's talking about. They all throw hard, they all can locate, and they're all disgusting with their off speed. That's kind of like, what do we get from them? Brady Singer, solid year last year. What do you get out of him? Nick Lodolo. What does this rotation look like for the majority of the year? The bullpen is kind of put together by committee. Pagan looks to be their closer this year. And I mean, their lineup's solid, but it's all built around Ellie De La Cruz. I mean, he's due for that year, right? Are we too far removed from saying that, Jason, that he is just due this year for that breakout year? Like, they need it from him.
I think they just need to see consistency.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Matt McLean looks really ready to go. He is an underrated player, I think, on this team. But, I mean, they have the pieces. I mean, floor, what do you all think? 82, 83 wins for them this year? Maybe 85? Is it somewhere in the 80s in the win column for them this year, I think, for 2026? You know? We'll see. Let's get to the team that I think Bobby wants to talk about. The Pittsburgh Pirates spent money. I found out today that for the
payroll's over $100 million.
For the first time in a long time.
Yep.
They just signed Marcell Ozuna to a 1-year deal.
I don't like that move.
You don't. But that ballpark, if he can deliver 30 homers, I think y'all are in a good place.
I would have rather them thrown more money at one of these other pieces they were interested in to try to land.
Right. And obviously, you have Paul Skeens. They have your rotation looking like this on MLB.com. Paul Skeens, Mitch Keller, Bubba Chandler, Jose Urquidy, and Braxton Ashcraft.
Till, like, May.
Yeah. And then Jared Jones comes back. He's in the fray.
By the end of the year, the top three in this rotation is going to be Skeens, Jones, and Chandler.
Yeah. That's definitely.
That's going to be a disgusting three to have to face.
And this is what I'm looking forward to.
Just like the Reds. All three throw hard. All three throw disgusting off-speed.
Yep. Like, we're going to get a 3 coming soon that it's going to be Skeens, Hunter Green, Rhett Lauder, Jared Jones, Chase Burns, Bubba Chandler. This is a must-watch series. Like, that doesn't get your juices flowing as a baseball fan. Like, come on. Like, that's what do the kids call it? Cinema now?
And everybody in the NL Central but the Cardinals for whatever reason.
Yeah, Sorry, Chance. The Cardinals, man. You sent me that. You sent that tweet in the group chat, and I was like, oh no, they're not.
Oh, I guess I'm done talking about the Pirates. Okay.
Oh no. I was just saying, jeez. Um, Henry Davis, this needs to be the year, buddy, because I don't know how much faith the Pirates
Yeah,
are gonna.
this is, in my opinion, this is a do or die for him.
Yeah,
You were a number one pick.
the number
Sure, it
one.
doesn't help that the year after you, the number one pick was Rutschman.
Yeah, that's tough. That's pretty tough. But I mean, the way that the Pirates are trending right now, you gotta deliver. Otherwise, they're gonna look to move you and get somebody or prospects that are about to be ready to go that can put them and keep them on this trajectory. Because on paper, Pirates are, you know, I mean, on paper right now, the NL Central is just go trending upwards. We talked about the NL East a week ago and how they were trending the opposite direction. These two divisions seems like they're trending in very different directions here. Marcell Ozuna, you signed this year.
The most recent prediction I saw is the Pirates finishing second in the NL Central.
Which they could. I think Jason was the one that said it a couple weeks ago when we were talking about our teams the first time. I think they will finish close together. I think they'll be close. The Reds and the Pirates. They're very close in terms of like setup and how the teams look. But yeah, you signed Ryan O'Hearn, which I didn't see coming, to a multi-year deal, which was
Neither did I. Love that deal.
Yeah. There is a concern.
At least a trade with Tampa.
Yeah. There is a concern, Bobby, for your outfield defense. Is what a lot of people who are very close to the game are saying about the Pirates. A lot of offense, which you haven't had in a while. You're looking forward to that. Solid pitching, up and down. You're looking forward to that.
Cruz playing center field is a mystery anytime the ball's hit to him.
Yeah. And the guys you did sign.
Brian Reynolds is a lockdown defender in the outfield.
Yeah. But talk to me about your Pirates, man. Your excitement level is probably higher than it has been in a while. You're not just looking to develop. You're kind of looking to compete this year, which it's been a minute since you've been kind of that expectation.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the more exciting kind of off seasons into spring training. I think the biggest thing that I'm most excited about is where does Connor Griffin end up?
Right.
I just don't see a way he's not the starting shortstop.
I agree, because there's no one to play shortstop.
How is he not opening day roster? It's like they haven't.
Like 80% of the balls he's hit have had an exit velo over 100 in spring training games.
Oh, it's absurd. His pop is insane.
Yeah, and just think he's 19. And he's fucking 6'4", 230.
Just unit. Oh, man. That's just...
Like, some of the home runs he's hit, like, just looks effortless.
Yeah. His swing looks effortless.
Yeah.
If he's not opening day...
Lord, Margie!
If he's not opening day shortstop, I will be shocked.
Not as shocked as me.
I will be very, very surprised. What do you think the ceiling is for your team? What do you think the floor is for your team, Bobby?
I think our ceiling is 90 wins. I really do.
Okay.
And I could see our floor being 79 to 82.
Okay. So definitely, either way, a better year than what Pirates fans are used to having.
honestly, it's all going to come down to what do they do those first 3 weeks after the All-Star game.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's always the big what if every year.
Yeah.
Like, if you can kind of roll off of being the 5th best record team in baseball the second half like you did last year and being a top 5 team and winning at home.
Got a chance. You got a chance. There's a shot. There's a shot. Yeah, I think the saying I always go back to is, be around 500, couple games up, couple games below, doesn't really matter, and then just take off after that All-Star break. Just come back and just loud pedal down all the way to the finish and just go nuts and go crazy with it. So, Jason, what about you with the Pittsburgh Pirates, buddy? What are your thoughts?
I mean, I definitely think they're going to be a competitive team this year. I think that when you look at them in general, the last few years, we haven't expected a lot. But I think now we're starting to get to that point where they've done enough to convince me that this is a team that can compete. I think that they still are a couple pieces away from being, way up there in the conversation, fighting for the division, but I do believe that they are not far off. It's all going to come down to, can the bullpen be consistent, and can the offense produce runs and give them run support? Because when you look at the Pirates the last couple of years, what's been the biggest downfall for Paul Skeens? It's been that they don't score enough runs to help him.
He would have gotten the major league minimum, which is I think like 2.6 runs per game. He would have only lost 4 games in his career.
Yeah. So I think that's going to be the big thing. Can you give your pitching staff enough run support to really make a run at this thing? I think they're in a good spot, Bobby. I know that you're not a huge fan of the Marcell Ozuna trade, but I think that he brings in a bat that's going to drive in runs. I think that's the big thing with him.
And in that ballpark can hit tanks.
The thing that worries me is how bad he was last year.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of upside to bringing in a veteran bat that knows how to drive in runs.
That can.
So I think that you're going to see more upside with it. He had a bad year. I mean, look at how many guys we thought were going to have breakout years and then had bad years.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think there's more hope out there than definitely in past years. There's definitely more hope out there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there definitely is.
All right, let's go to Milwaukee. Had an interesting offseason. They trade away Freddie Peralta because I guess they just didn't want to pay him. Just not a good look. But the lineup still looks pretty solid. Obviously, the guy is Jackson Chourio. That is not a question. Andrew Vaughn's going to be back. You have William Contreras, who is a stud. Bryce Terang. You signed Luis Rengifo, who it seems like is going to be the starting third baseman to start the year for them. I know they have Jet Williams as well. I don't how that works. We'll see. I mean, Cooper Pratt is there. He probably won't get much time. Akil Baddoo is there. You still have Yelich. You have Blake Perkins. You have Garrett Mitchell. You have Sal Frelick. Like, this is a team that can do damage. Yes, Gary Sanchez, yeah, he's going to strike out a lot. You're not going to see him often, but I mean, the lineup is the lineup. I think the concern now is just the pitching rotation. What does it look like? Right? They don't necessarily have an anchor this year. Freddie Peralta was that anchor. That was their guy. That was their surefire ace. Now, can Jacob Mizorowski be that guy? Maybe. I got to see him go length, though. He didn't really show me length last year. Quinn Priester, he's solid, but he's not a number one guy, right? Brandon Woodruff has played second, third fiddle to guys on the Brewers for years now. Is he ready to take that jump? Or is there a reason why he's done that, you know? I don't know. I could see this being a good year for them and maybe a wild card division round exit, or I could see this really being a pretty bad year for them, just because I don't know if that offense can keep up with the fact that, hey, they're not going to have the staff that they did a year ago. Now, this was one of the best teams of getting on base, two-strike hitting, driving in runs, but how long can that continue? You know? Jason, your thoughts on the 2026 Milwaukee Brewers?
Big thing for them is, can they find the consistency on the mound with giving up what they did? I don't have a lot of faith in them to be a team in consideration this year.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't. I don't see much of a way that they're able to put together enough to fight in that division with some of the teams that we're looking at.
Yep.
That's going to be the big thing for them. They've got to fight and claw for everything at this point. Can they find that?
Right.
It's going to be a huge question.
Bobby, what about you, buddy?
To me, the Brewers are kind of like, I don't really think there's a middle ground for them. I think they're either going to be kind of same way they were last year, or just bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's like, oh yeah, it was just, you know,
no bullpen.
No. I mean, other than Trevor McGill and Abner Uribe, is nothing really I'm looking at that I'm like, yeah, that'll be good.
I think that the basement of the Central is Milwaukee and St. Louis.
Yeah. Yeah, St. Louis is officially in their rebuild. They cleaned house. Arenado to Arizona. I believe they made a couple other moves as well. So yeah, they're cleaning house. They're gonna be looking to get some high draft picks coming up for this year and next year as well. So, yeah, Chance sent that thing in the group chat yesterday on Twitter, and I was like, oh, geez.
So, speaking of that,
yeah,
I might have more hot dogs eaten with that ticket than they have wins all year.
Oh, dear Lord. That's not
what
good.
I'm looking for.
Yeah, when you sent me that, I kind of went, oh, no.
Well, that, and then they come out with this Cardinals TV. I ain't paying $100 to watch my team suck.
Vince, you could do the 999 challenge for probably under $40 with that ticket.
Oh yeah, easily.
It's not alcohol.
Oh.
No alcohol included. Kind of horseshit, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Hey, everything else though, not bad.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea to not include alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Public safety, you know.
Yeah.
Or people just that pissed off and just start fighting.
Yeah, God forbid I make a weekend series out of it. That ticket.
Yeah, I mean, I that is
That's like a good weekend.
that to me is
We'll play the Red Sox on a weekend series. I'll probably do that.
yep. I mean, that to me, if an organization is going well, they're not throwing out those kinds of promotions.
That's going to be a try to get people to come to games.
That is a try and hit your quota for ticket sales for a year right there. That is.
Well, at least this new guy is honest and upfront about we're going to suck. So he knows, unlike our last owners that kind of said, oh, we're going to try, but never try. And keep putting the same product out there, expecting different results.
Is this weird for you, Chance, though, to experience a rebuilding year? Because you guys don't do this very often. This is the St. Louis Cardinals. They're always just there.
Not in my lifetime.
Yeah, like this is like a first. Like you're gonna be.
I'm on one St. Louis team doing it. Need the other one too. Figure it out. I mean, not that hard.
You know, like you're gonna be fighting us for a top pick. You're gonna be fighting the Nationals for a top pick next year.
The White Sox and Twins have you both beat for the top.
That's very true. That is very true. That is, cool. But
you guys are fighting for 3 and 4.
Yep.
Actually, maybe even 4 and 5 because the Rockies might be number 3.
Yeah. But like I said, the Central on both sides are interesting just because the payrolls aren't ginormous.
The Centrals on both sides are set up very similar.
Mm-hmm.
You have 3 teams that all have a shot, then 2 that are just kind of there.
Yeah. Oh, man. Who's winning the Central other than the Cubs? Are we all picking the Cubs to win the Central?
I'm taking the Pirates.
I got the Cubs.
I'll go with the Pirates.
Okay. Okay, so this is a question because this doesn't happen very often out of the NL Central. Does more than one team make it into the playoffs from the Central?
I think that's going to be tough.
I think it's a division winner.
Division winner again?
The NL West is going to take a wild card. The second team in the NL East will take a wild card. I wouldn't doubt if that second place NL Central team maybe steals that third wild card.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's be honest, Phillies are probably going to win the East.
Okay.
So that would put the second wild card, I'm saying the Braves. Then you have probably the Dodgers winning the West with either Arizona or San Diego taking a wild card, and that would leave one wild card left.
Yeah.
That third wild card could be an interesting battle to watch from like mid-August to the end of the year.
Yeah, it could be a 4 or 5 team battle.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't doubt if when it's all set that third wild card is literally decided by a game.
Mm-hmm. Like, because you said it'll probably be San Diego or Arizona in that 2 spot in the division. So whoever's not will be.
I think Arizona is going to be better than San Diego.
Okay. So you have Arizona. So it'd be.
I have San Diego being. I have them being just a tick off.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could have San Diego, San Fran.
I don't know what the Giants are going to do either.
Yeah.
That's like the wild card in it.
Yeah. I mean, you could end up with a situation where that final wild card spot is San Diego, San Fran, Cincy, Pitt, Milwaukee, and New York fighting for it.
I don't think. First of all, the Mets will joke. Let's be honest.
I said fighting for it, not winning it.
I don't think Milwaukee's going to be in the conversation for it.
Okay.
I think that second wild card is going to be between, or that last wild card is going to be between whoever is third in the West and second in the Central.
Okay. Hell yeah. I could see it. Jason, you said yes. I thought I heard you say yes to that.
Yeah.
Talk to me. Why are we seeing two teams finally out of the Central going to the playoffs at the same time?
I mean, I'm not saying this out of spite of Pittsburgh, Bobby, because you know that I've been advocating for them since they started making these moves, but I think that the Cincinnati Reds grabbed the third wild card spot. I think that bringing in Eugenio Suarez adds enough offense to be able to push them over the top. I just worry about their bullpen, but I think that they have enough around that bullpen to kind of hide that for a little bit and be able to make their push for that playoff spot while being able to hide the weakness of their team in that bullpen.
The only thing that I see is with both Suarez and Ozuna is how are they gonna, like, they're both getting up there. How's the body gonna hold up?
Yeah,
That's
I
the
mean,
only kind of
here's the other thing I look at. Like, I have to base this a little bit off what I've seen. So when I look at Pittsburgh, I haven't seen enough to be like, yeah, like that offense is going to be turned around. They're going to be great. Like, this is going to push them over the top. Whereas with Cincinnati, I mean, you look at the top end of that rotation, right? They've got guys at the top of that rotation that I think right now can help this team win a shit ton of games, and they've semi-used their offense to win some games when they shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the big thing for me right now is I know that when it comes down to it, I trust the offense in Cincinnati a little bit more than I trust the offense in Pittsburgh.
Right. I will say, I think the one thing it'll come down to for those two teams is...
I base it, too, at the point of when you get Jared Jones back,
right,
Pirates might have the best top three in baseball.
They might, but again, it's the offense that scares me with them.
It's that unknown. A lot of new pieces in that offense.
Do they have enough on offense to be able to score runs, to not be the dead last in the league in production for their pitchers?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. I think also, Jason and Bobby, I think what it comes down to for those two teams at the end of the year, or close to the end of the year, is trade deadline. If they're both in the hunt, what will they be able to get? You know what I mean? And it's going to have to be bullpen pieces, probably, right? Or at least just a veteran who's looking to play for a contender.
That's going to be each of those two teams' big moves if they're in at the deadline is
right.
The bullpen.
Yeah, it's going.
That's what I think both lack the most.
Yeah, it's going to be the decider between who do they get, if they get somebody, and how it pans out when they get them come August, September baseball, when it matters the most on getting in, right? Like, that can be the difference for sure. And then
the other thing I looked at, and this isn't to take a shot at Pittsburgh's coach, but Bobby, if you had to look at the coaches right now between Tito Francona and I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on Pittsburgh's coach's name.
Kelly.
That's right. Who do you trust more? Who do you trust more to have their team ready to go to make a run for the playoffs?
I mean, Tito's done it before. You can't argue that.
Mm-hmm. That's the other kind of thing that I look at is a big factor for me.
Yeah.
I trust Tito when it comes down to coaching. I think he gives them a leg up on anybody trying to make a push for that. And I know that people are going to come at me, oh, well, the coach can't play games. No, he can't. But when you have a coach in that clubhouse that everybody knows gets their team ready, like that's how anybody's going to look at it.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree absolutely.
I mean, and Bobby, you can correct me if I'm wrong in that. I mean, I think that honestly, Tito will have his team ready to go better than Pittsburgh will be.
Tito's the best in baseball at doing that. I have no argument there.
In my opinion, Tito's the greatest in Major League Baseball history. Look at some of these teams that he has taken deep into the playoffs that had zero business of doing that. I mean, and just look at his resume as a whole.
He's 2 World Series in Boston.
Made another in Cleveland. Manager of the year how many times?
That 04 Red Sox team that he won it with had no business winning it.
That's kind of what I look at. I think Tito's going to have his team ready to go. I think that the Reds are going to be right there when you look at this thing at the end of the year. For no reason whatsoever. But they will be.
Oh, that's great. All right, I think we'll end it there on that bombshell. We're back next week to talk
it's bedtime.
The National League. Jeez, can't even say it. National League West. West. The West Side.
I hope they all have fun.
It's kind of where we all are with it. But thank you,
YouTube. The Diamondbacks in the West.
Hey, send it. But thank you all for watching so much. We appreciate it. Go enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Have a beautiful weekend. Enjoy all the motorsports, all the actual sports, WBC. Lock in. USA all the way, baby. Team on me, team on 3. 1, 2, 3. We're gone. See you later.